Good afternoon. We'll go ahead and get started so we don't get too behind here. So welcome to the UC Davis Center for Neuroscience's NeuroFest, our annual Brain Awareness Week event. My name is Marie Burns, and I'm the Interim Director of the Center for Neuroscience. I'm so happy to see all of you today, so thank you for taking your time on this beautiful Saturday to join us. As we get started, I'd like to extend a warm welcome to several special guests in the room. Dr. Abin Stammer, the Executive Director of the Mind Institute, and Dr. Mark Winey, the Dean of the College of Biological Sciences, is also joining us today. I'd also like to welcome members of our College Campaign Leadership Council, Steve Constan, Ron Smith, and Lynn Weaver. A special thanks to our CNS Director Circle members, whose generosity allows us to hold NeuroFest each year. For the past 10 years, this event has provided a benefit to our community as we learn and celebrate brain science together. So if you're interested in learning more about becoming a member, please be sure to stop by the information booth or grab a brochure or connect with our colleague, Jennifer Scott, who is here with us today. Is she in the room right now, Jennifer? Not yet. Okay, well, she's around. So if you don't know Jennifer, please find her today. And finally, I just want to thank everyone in the whole broader community. You know, NeuroFest is a wonderful chance for those of us at the Center for Neuroscience to pause and reflect on our successes of the past year. And in this case, we're celebrating the successes of the previous 10 years. So I want to thank all of you for your continued interest and your curiosity in learning new things about the brain, and of course, for your support. And in my opinion, there's no greater challenge or more noble pursuit than to understand the brain, because I believe it begins to help us grasp what it is to really be human. So all of us at the center are very passionate about our work, and you being here to help us share it gives us the opportunity to share and remind ourselves why we're so excited about it. And that further motivates and encourages us. So again, thank you for coming. So a little bit about the center. Today, the Center for Neuroscience continues to thrive and serve as a hub for neuroscience research throughout campus and the broader nation. We also lead not only in our research, but in our training of the next generation of scientists. What's special about the center is that we're very interdisciplinary. We bring together neuroscientists from across many different disciplines, schools, and colleges at UC Davis to advance discoveries. We have 24 core faculty who are physically housed at our neuroscience campus in South Davis. And we also tie together 93 affiliated faculty from across campus, and including the Medical Center campus in Sacramento. And together we train almost 200 postdocs, graduate students, and undergraduate students in neuroscience. Every day, our faculty conduct cutting-edge research at all levels of the nervous system, from genes to behavior, and through all stages of life, from development to aging to disease. We're committed to revealing the remarkable complexity of the brain and leveraging these basic science discoveries to promote health and catalyze new treatments and technologies to improve lives. So today, as we mark our 10th anniversary of NeuroFest, we want to particularly pause to think about all the advances in knowledge over the last 10 years. So we've chosen this year's theme to be a decade of neurotech innovation. Each of our presenters today will tell us about their research that sits at the cutting edge, utilizing new technologies that are still rapidly evolving. You'll hear how Dr. Taranen can take skin cells from patients and turn them into neurons and glia in a dish to study them, or how Dr. Earn is utilizing adaptive deep brain stimulation to help Parkinson's patients and their symptoms that vary at different times of day. And there's many others. There's little nuggets in here for everyone. So after each presentation, we encourage you to ask questions, and we will have volunteers that circulate among the room with microphones. So please wait to get a microphone so that we can all hear your question, and then it will be answered. So please note, we are recording the sessions today, so your questions and the answers will also be recorded. So throughout the afternoon, in addition to the talks in this room, we have many activities for you. So these activities include 14 hands-on interactive booths located in the main hall where you walked in and in the adjacent conference rooms. Our graduate students work very hard to provide a fun and educational experience appropriate for all ages, so please take the time to visit them. Please also visit the Neuro posters to learn about some of our graduate students' research, ranging from innovative new tools to investigate how drugs cause changes in our brain cells, identifying molecules that help us learn, determining how early life exposures to environmental toxins affect behavior, and finally, identifying the neurons, say, in an owl's brain that allow them to find their prey. So a special thank you to those of you who volunteered to be our NeuroPoster judges, because we are having a competition about that. So those of you who are judges, please be sure to drop off your scorecards by 3:45 today. Finally, we also have another fun activity this year, which is a passport contest. So if you have a NeuroFest passport, visit at least 8 booths at NeuroFest today and ask for a passport stamp when you visit a booth. And then you can deposit your completed passport in a ballot box by 4 o'clock today. And then there will be a drawing later in the day. At the end of the program, we'll announce the winner. So make sure you get your completed passport in the ballot box by 4 o'clock. And the contest instructions are on the back cover of the passport. Neuro posters. Okay, and finally, be sure to check out our Neuro Art contest that's right outside these doors. You may have seen it as you walk in. It's important that you take a ballot and vote for your favorite and see what catches your eye or what best represents what you're learning about today. There's a little description of what the image is that will teach you something also about the brain represented in that image. The winning Neuro Art will be showcased at the Center for Neuroscience's Neuro Art Gallery that we have in the lobby. And I'll tell you more about Neuro Art and that program after the first set of talks. So it takes a team of dedicated faculty, staff, and students and volunteers to make today a success, so I really want to start here at the beginning and thanking them. I'd like to thank our NeuroFest co-chairs, Dr. Martine Taranen, Will DeBello, and Costas Arbalis, and our team of graduate and undergraduate student volunteers led by the Neuroscience committee members, Tess Burney, Evan Haley, and Becca Wilson. A big thank you to all of you for making this happen today. I also want to give a big thanks to our staff. Tremendous outpouring of staff support here, including Kimberly Cummings, Teresa Gear, Elle Murphy, and Jennifer Scott for extraordinary work in putting this event together today. So thank you. And then, of course, it couldn't happen without the whole team. So there's more than 50 graduate students and volunteers out there today and in here with us, all of them working very hard in planning this all year long and executing today. So thank you everyone.